It's another beautiful day here in paradise. I love Spokane. I hope you do too. It's Sunday here in Spokane, and I'm in a beautiful Spokane neighborhood. And one thing that I think is true of this neighborhood, probably every other neighborhood in our community as well, is that only 10% of the people in this neighborhood were in church today. The other 90% elected to stay home or go do something else. Now, what's fascinating about that is that if you were to go door to door and ask the people in this neighborhood, do you believe in God? Most of them, in fact, 80 to 90% of them would say, yeah, I believe in God. If you were to ask them what they think of Jesus, most of them would say, yeah, I think highly of Jesus. They have a lot of respect for Jesus. If you were to ask them about spirituality, do you think you're a spiritual person? Most of them, the majority, would say, yeah, I'm a seeker after spiritual truth. I think spirituality is important. But if you were to ask them about church, well, they're voting with their feet, and 90% of them are staying away. So what's that mean for us? Well, it means if we want to be a church that helps people connect with God, well, it means they're not coming to us. We're going to have to go to them. You know, some people have described us as a seeker church, and what they mean by that is that seekers after spiritual truth come to our church. But I want to turn that around today and suggest that we need to be a seeker church in a different sense. We need to be the seekers. We need to be the ones who are going out into our community and seeking people who are far from God and helping them reconnect. Jesus put it this way, he said, "The Father sent me to seek and to save what was lost." And then he said, "As the Father has sent me, now I'm sending you." So we really are people on a mission. We are God's seekers, if you will. And we're out in the world looking for people far from God and helping them reconnect. So I want to talk with you today about the church. Is the church primarily a rest home for saints or a way station for seekers? If it's a rest home for saints, it means that we gather together on Sundays, the 10% that are already convinced, and we comfort and encourage each other, but maybe we end up turning our backs on the rest of the world. But if it's a way station for seekers, well, it means we get together and we encourage each other to go and live our lives in our community in such a way that we're finding people far from God and helping them reconnect with Christ. That's what I think God wants the church to be. A group of seekers, His agents in a lost world, going out and looking for people in our community, in our schools, at our work, and here in our neighborhoods that are far from God and helping them reconnect.